Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So pretty much big up, big down, still big confusion. We are still hovering in this area. I don't like the way the oscillators have crossed over here, so this is starting to look like a top, and there's diversions. You can see high, higher high, high, lower high. So really starting to look like diversions at the moment. Not diversions in the sense that we are going to fall to the floor, but definitely a deeper pullback. The problem with that theory, though, is look at this area that we're in. So that is a fairly strong rejection area. Look at the weekly range bar, and then we're busy with another range bar. It looks like two shooting stars, to be quite honest. But we do have a crossover of the oscillators on the weekly here as well. So it could be a case of, I would go to that one first. And then I would go to that one. So could be a case of just pulling back onto weekly structure lower down because we basically broke through this area. We didn't really test it. So could be that that's trying to set up, or it could be something a little bit, I'll not say sinister, but there is a bit of structure here moving back. When you see it does intersect these horizontals as well. So that would be the most logical thing on the weekly. It does look like a little bit of a megaphone that is forming at the moment. But anyway, that's going to take a while to play out. We don't really want to wait around for that. What we're looking for is opportunities. So right now on the 8 hour, it is a range bar. It's on the 3 hour, we've got a big rejection pin bar here, off a bit of structure. And we didn't get a confirmation immediately after the pin bar. We've got a rally. So I'm going to discredit that at the moment. If you look at the oscillators here, we are pointing to the downside, but we're basically going sideways. So just more evidence that we're in a range. And earnings season does kick off today, so banks start coming out tomorrow, which with all the noise around the banks, that could be what we're waiting for. But I'm not convinced either way. So if you look at the 1 hour, we had CPI data come out, we had a strong rally, and then immediately it was sold. Trend is up. Look where the oscillators are. So in my view, this is looking like bottom of range. Now, a little bit of a different picture on the S&P. And if you look at it on the 15 minute, a similar picture on the 15 minute here for the DAX. So we've got a crossover, but the moving averages are flat, they're horizontal. So the only thing that I can pick up that would possibly be something, and this is going to be a gamble, is a short off 15,736. I'm going to want to see a proper bit of structure on that level. Oscillators are grouped to the upside, but you're probably going to be capped here at 15,692. So the wise decision would be to take the break of this area here at 15,692. Take a break and retest of that for a move down, and the next logical move down is going to be sort of, just move this a little bit up, it's going to be into this area of 15,629. But to be quite honest, this is sideways. We are now more than likely waiting for earnings to see what the impact of the bank chaos is, and then to see what the impact of, or to see if the data is correct. See if businesses are making money or if it is heading into a recession. So you're going to need to watch retail stocks, you're going to need to watch banks. That's kind of the area that you're going to need to be paying attention to. So for me right now, all the waffle that I have this morning is sit tight, don't bother getting yourself involved. You're just going to, you're going to try to trade the bottom of the range, and it's going to drop below the bottom of the range. You either flip it into a channel or find support at a lower down, so extend the bottom of the range and then rally again. So you're going to want to be very careful here. And that daily is a pin bar. There's been 2 pin bars here on the daily in this area. So I'd be very reluctant to be taking longs at any level, but I'm also very reluctant to take shorts until I see confirmation. And confirmation can be on the 15 minute, but as I said, it's going to be a gamble. So if you do get a rejection here, or even a rejection at one of these tails higher up, keep a stop really tight and then you're basically just looking at these levels here for your target to the downside. That's kind of the only thing I can see at the moment. If you do see these moving averages start pointing down, you do see a solid break to the downside, then I'd wait for the pullback and then get in for the short, and then just take profit at the next level, because I think it's going to be quite volatile. Anyway, that's kind of my view for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.